All right, so this is the Most Countries podcast. We're here in Lake George. We are in an awesome place. Very interesting talk, and with Steve with the Dead Files. Nice to meet you.
Same here. This place is great.
And I love your accent, by the way.
I don't have an accent. Everybody else does.
Are you from New York? That's why. And the show's been going on third season?
No, we're actually filming our sixth season now, and we're going our seventh in August. So we've been on. I mean, there's 2 seasons per year, so we've been on for about 3.5 years now.
Yeah, because I've been listening. Very great show. The fact that you get to investigate differently, and it's like I love it. I love the show. It's a great show.
Yeah, we have a concept that nobody else has done before. Even when I got approached to do the show, I was very skeptical about doing it. But once I met Amy and saw what she was capable of, I was sold. So I'm still a skeptic. I'm open-minded, but I'm still a skeptic.
Exactly. And your background. What about
retired homicide detective, city. I was on a documentary for ABC News, and some Hollywood producers saw me and asked me if I wanted to do television. That's how I wanted to get on TV.
That's great. And now it's going on.
Yeah, we just filming our 68th episode last week. So we're going strong, thank God. We're doing well. Fans are unbelievable. We got the best fans in the world. And I got lucky enough to meet a few of them during this convention.
Exactly, because the fact that your show is so different, I would compare it a little bit, not the same kind of show like Your Fate or Paranormal Files, which was a totally different concept, and then just seeing, investigators going out, somebody here, and the fact that you have to have 2 investigations in one show,
right,
and then to corroborate everything at the end. To me, that's totally amazing.
Right, it's legit. I mean, there's nothing fake about our show. I mean, Amy and I really do not communicate at all. She doesn't know where we're going, has no clue. She only knows the airport she's going to land in when she gets her ticket. That doesn't mean that's where she's going to be, because sometimes we'll travel 3 hours to get to the location. And we never stay in the town we're investigating either. So even that's a mystery to her.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And does your background really help you sometimes to crack the case, or
my investigative techniques, anybody can do research. That's not the hard part. The hard part is getting people to talk to you. And the hard part is figuring out if they're lying to you. So, if I see bull, I'll call bull. But, we vet our clients pretty well. So, that being said, we know when we get there that our clients are pretty much not a lot going on.
Exactly, because what you say makes a lot of sense. I talked to you at New Paris as a UFOP called aerial phenomena. And like you said, 90% of his investigation is actually an interview with a client. Do you agree with that?
100%. I mean, I'm not the believer that you get all your information out of a computer or a book. 95% of the stuff you're going to get is from a witness or something like that. It's one of the reasons I retired. I couldn't take the bosses anymore talking about do the computer check, do this. No, you got to get on the street and you got to knock on doors and you got to talk to people, and that's basically what I do.
So that's amazing that you background, because I sometimes say that paranormal investigators, it's like a CSI, detective, because you go there and you try to document things, you try to come up with a piece of the puzzle, and that's what we do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get into the whole paranormal end of it. I listen to everybody's story. I don't say, oh, well, you see a shadow person, that means this. I don't pretend to know anything about the paranormal. I don't pretend that I'm into the paranormal. I do my job. I have a pragmatic investigation. I do it my way, and it seems to be working. I'm never going to delve over into her end of things, and she doesn't delve over into my end, so it makes her a perfect match.
Exactly. Have you ever thought of maybe once doing investigation together just to see how it works?
We talked about doing a case where I would go on her walk and question her as she was doing the walk. But Travel Channel and the producers are afraid to go there because it kind of takes away from what we do.
Exactly.
And it makes sense to me, but I'd love to go on a walk with her, just to question her. But it's kind of like doing a question with an interpreter, like an interview with an interpreter. So.
At the same time, I think you're around, probably with Albert,
The thing is, I would go into it with having all the background and history done already. And then I'd go in and say, yeah, this is why you're talking, this is who you're talking to, this may be who, this is what you're saying. So if we did and then I guess they're just afraid of changing the concept.
How about the 100?
What's that?
100.
100 episode. Yeah. Well, actually, we're getting close. By the end of December, we'll have finished 86 episodes, and if we get picked up again, starting in January of 2015, we'll be going into we'll hit the 100th episode next spring.
That'd be it.
That's if we get picked up again.
You know, I'm really sure you will be, and I really hope you will be, because your show is different.
I appreciate that. I just don't look at your close mouth. I just like, if it happens, it happens. So
Exactly.
I still keep my PI license just in case.
It was nice talking to you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks.